Hi, I'm Joe from 5 Muscles. In this program we are going to show you exercises for leg pain. All you need is a workout mat, a chair and a stretch band. It's important to note that this video is no medical consultation. Please talk to your professional healthcare specialist before we start. Let's go! Let's begin with stretching the glutes. You can use a chair or something else to sit on. Bring your left leg up and place your ankle on your right knee. The closer you bring your ankle toward your body, the more intense the stretch will be. Find a position that feels comfortable to you. Once you feel like you're in the right position, rest your forearms on your left knee and use them gently to push down your leg. Now start leaning your upper body forward and you will notice an intense stretch in your left glute. Keep your spine as straight as possible for the perfect execution. Let's switch sides now. This time, put your right leg up on your left knee. Make sure to sit straight. And again, use your arms as support for some extra stretch and lean your spine forward until you feel a nice stretch in your right glute. This exercise is a great way to relieve tight glutes from poor posture or sitting most of the day. Glute stretches can relieve low back pain, tight hips and buttocks pain. We want to stretch each side for at least 45 seconds. Take it easier in case the stretching is too painful for you. If you had to rate your pain while stretching on a scale from 1 to 10, don't exceed a 6 or 7. Leave the stretch once you're done and get ready for the next exercise. Ideally, you want to use a stretch band for our next training. If you don't have a stretch band, you can also use a belt or something else that you can loop around your foot. Lie on the floor and extend your legs in front of you. Loop the band around your right foot and create tension by pulling the band towards your chest. With your back straight, slowly lean forward to deepen the stretch. It is important that your knee is touching the floor at all times. If you feel that your knee is lifting, the stretching may not be effective. You should feel a nice stretch in your glutes, hamstring and even calves. It also stretches the back side of your knee, which can be great for people with knee pain. If the tension is too strong or the stretching too painful, lightly release the stretch band. Just find a position that is comfortable for you. Now we will do the same exercise on the other side. From the starting position, loop the band around your left foot and pull your toes slowly towards you. Once you feel ready, deepen the stretch by leaning forward. Make sure again that your left knee is touching the floor. Put your right foot onto your left knee if you feel your leg lifting, just like I am doing right now. Keep your spine straight and you will notice how much more intense this exercise gets. Do this exercise on a regular basis and you will feel how it is taking away the stiffness and tightness in your knees that we get from sitting at a desk or in the car most of the day. Get ready for the next exercise once you're done. Next up, the hip flexor stretch. Get down on your belly and place your hands next to your shoulders. Now push your upper body up while your knees stay on the floor. Here's where the stretching begins. We want to trigger the hip flexor with this exercise. Bring your groins down as if you were trying to touch the floor with them. You will right away notice an intense stretch in your abs, your groins, your hip and possibly your back. but pay attention to the details here. Make sure your feet are upright and not flat. Also try and push your head as far away from your shoulders as possible. The hip flexor is a very important muscle in our body that can lead to pain in our hips, knees or back. With this exercise we can loosen it and reduce muscle tightness. Slowly get up after 60 seconds of stretching. I usually like a quick stretch in the other direction before moving on. With our previous exercises, we stretched the back side of our legs. Now we want to stretch the front. Get ready to use a wall or a couch. Go down on your knees and put your left knee as far up against the wall as you can. Then slowly lift your torso up. This exercise is rather advanced and requires quite some flexibility in your hamstrings. If you are flexible already, bring your left knee as close to the wall as you can in order to deepen the stretch. If this is not possible for you, find the distance between your knee and the wall that feels comfortable enough for you, while feeling an intense stretch in front of your leg and especially the hamstring. I am not super flexible myself, so I leave some space in between my knee and the wall. Even if you can't lift your torso up, that is fine. Just go as far as you can. Now over to the other side. If you look at me, you see me struggling a bit pushing my right knee against the wall. That is simply because I'm less flexible with this leg. You might also notice that stretching one side is easier than the other. Simply stretch the weaker side longer and more often if needed. I highly recommend you use some padding or cushion for your knees if you don't want to put them on the hard floor. For the most effective stretch, keep your spine straight and push your pelvis forward. The further up you lift your torso, the more you will stretch your hamstrings. Again, if you had to rate your pain while stretching on a scale from 1 to 10, don't exceed a 6 or 7. This concludes exercises for leg pain with 5 muscles. See you next time. Thank you for following along, guys. But this was not the only exercise program that we have prepared for you. Check our channel and look for other videos that help you relieve pain in other parts of your body. That was Joe from 5 Muscles.